continuing evolution about whether or not he'll fully embrace Trump and what that means for the party. When you see this divide between the leadership, what does it mean for their electoral prospects, and do they decide?
Unite them or divide them. But Speaker Ryan seemed to suggest that he could work with Donald Trump in the future.
Donald Trump's campaign so far is feeling good about these meetings so far.
The fact that the Republican Party could even consider this circus clown, this fraud, this New York media joke as this person who's going to lead the free world and lead this country is preposterous to begin with.
Why do you think it happened?
Because the Republican Party is completely out of touch with their own voters. And that this whole stuff about...
The voters are the one who chose him.
The voters are the one who chose them, but it's through years and years of the Republican Party feeding them lies, telling them untrue things, telling them that having health care is going to hurt the country. It's like, yeah, this is what you end up with. You're not going to end up with some think tank goon who's going to basically cut taxes for the rich and destroy the social safety net. You're not going to have...
That's the establishment, you're saying?
Yeah. You're not... The establishment is going to foment hate and destructive policies and not understand their base and why people are hurting. They're not going to be able to control what they come up with. And Donald Trump is their Frankenstein monster.
Well, I think the establishment is saying very clearly to their base that if you're hurting, you're on your own.
Pretty much. They've been saying that for a long time.
Right, so there's not a miscommunication here, really. The miscommunication is about how overt the animus toward minority communities and women ought to be.
Yeah, and that's what I think sort of like the divide why Trump is coming here is that the Republican Party, McConnell, Ryan, they want to talk in code. They don't want to actually put a human face on their policies, and Trump is forcing them to do it. But eventually, they're all going to basically bow to Trump. But that just shows the sickness of their party.
Not a flurry of endorsements. No one expected it following the meetings here on Capitol Hill, whether it be with the Speaker, the House leadership, or here with the Senate leadership. But people do seem to be coming around just a little bit. Jason,
McConnell would probably want some assurances from Trump. Okay, can we go all in with you here, or should we be worried about something else coming around? Because there is some speculation that Arizona could be in play because of the anger from Latinos about some of Donald Trump's comments.
I just spent a week in Scotland, and the idea that he would represent our country, you can see it in their media and just talking to people. It's like the rest of the world is frightened by this because they know what a joke this guy is.
Did they associate that with some sort of flaw in the American body politic, or do they, as you do, associate it with media products that have basically made people afraid and angry, especially during the Obama term?
They know something's wrong with America, but they don't fully understand it.
Do they know anything about George Wallace, Southern Strategy?
No, I don't think a lot of people in this country know about that either.
What are you trying to accomplish here? Is it just visibility, or do you really want to disrupt the unification of the Republican Party around Donald Trump?
I think it's visibility. They should be uniting, but everyone should know what they're uniting behind, because what they're uniting behind is scary and dangerous and will hurt people in this country.